Hey everybody, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing another reflection, but this one is going to be more specifically surrounded by one part of my lecture, and this part consisted of a YouTube video, which was a TED Talk of this man speaking about the history of the internet, the effects of the internet, and the current physical state of the internet. I first want to go and talk about the physical parts of the internet and talk about some really cool things that I learned. The history of the internet, everyone knows, like with phone calls and everything, there was call centers, you get connected to different people. All of the things, all these moving parts were kind of visible and physical. Now, we've got mobile devices, and a lot of people don't really know how that works. I personally, even after listening to the lecture and the YouTube video, don't fully know how it works, but I kind of wanted to share some interesting facts around that. So one thing that the man in the video discussed was about how the wires are connected from continent to continent. And there are physical wires that connect our data, our internet across the oceans and to other countries, other continents. So how it essentially works is that, they build the wire. It's a super long wire, and they basically scuba dive and connect it from continent to continent through the ocean and just leave it there. That's something I didn't know. I'm still kind of confused as to how that works. So if anyone in the comments wants to share some of the information with me, I'm very open to a further explanation. I personally didn't know about this, and I'm sure a lot of other people didn't either. Like, I'm sure my parents aren't aware of this, but I just kind of wanted to drop a cool fact and that I can research further upon, and you all can give me some knowledge and also research it too. The second thing that I wanted to talk about is kind of an open discussion, and it's kind of just a weird thought that I have. But one thing that was mentioned in the TED Talk is how people are spending less time outside and spending more time on their phone. And looking at that firsthand, it's classified as a bad thing. People are spending less quality time with their families, people are making less connections in person. But I also wanted to kind of explore the possible positives of the situations. Because yes, people are on their phones, they're spending less time outside. But could this be something that's beneficial, for nature? I know we've got a lot of carbon emissions if people aren't driving, but they're on their phone at home on Instagram. Is that necessarily a bad thing? I know that when people are on social media, they're not outside doing crimes. There are internet crimes, but when people are cooped up in their houses, scrolling through TikTok, they're out doing less. Nature can heal. It's just an open idea that I kind of want to explore the positives of people being on the internet more. But open discussion. I'm looking forward to the comments. But anyway, that was just a little tidbit inside of my mind. I hope you guys can take the little fact I gave you in the beginning and think about that, do some more research on that, and comment, tell me what you find. And I also hope that you can look into my twisted view of how social media is beneficial for us, and rebuttal, agree, whatever you decide. But I hope you enjoyed this post, and I'll see you guys next time.